Did you know that over 100 years ago, electric cars ruled the streets? They were cleaner, quieter, and more advanced than gas-powered cars of the time. But they vanished, leaving us waiting decades for their resurgence. Why? Make sure to stick around until the end to find the most important reason why electric cars failed. You won't believe it. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history that shape our present. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the race to dominate the automotive industry had three contenders: steam, gasoline, and electric vehicles. At first, electric cars were leading the pack. They were easy to drive, didn't need manual gear shifting, and operated almost silently. In cities like New York, electric taxis outnumbered gasoline cabs, and charging stations were popping up in urban areas. Even celebrities of the time, like Thomas Edison, were involved in developing better batteries to power electric vehicles. But there were cracks in the system. Electric cars could only travel about 50 miles on a single charge, making them impractical for rural drivers. Charging infrastructure wasn't widespread, and electricity wasn't available everywhere. Gasoline cars, despite being noisy and harder to drive, offered longer ranges and quicker refueling. Then came the game changer, Henry Ford's Model T. By using assembly lines, Ford slashed costs, making gasoline cars affordable for the average American. Electric cars, still considered a luxury, couldn't compete on price. Add to that the discovery of massive oil reserves in Texas in 1901, and gas-powered cars were unstoppable. Cultural factors played a role too. Gasoline cars were marketed as symbols of rugged masculinity and adventure, while electric cars were seen as delicate, suitable mainly for city women. By the 1920s, electric cars were nearly extinct, though they held on in niche markets for a few more years. The most important reason electric cars failed? Infrastructure. Gas stations expanded quickly across the country, while charging networks lagged behind. Electric cars were ahead of their time, but the world just wasn't ready for them. It took over 100 years, government incentives, and Tesla's technological innovations to bring electric cars back into the spotlight. Electric cars from the 1900s remind us that innovation alone isn't enough. It needs the right infrastructure and cultural acceptance to thrive. If you enjoyed uncovering this forgotten chapter of automotive history, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to explore more untold stories from the past.